2015 Indiana High School Athletic Association's Class 3A Washington Sectional. In this evening's ball game, the Wildcats of Jasper High School will be the visiting team on the scoreboard.
Tyler Nottingham and Nolan Aarons at the other guard, and in the front court, Austin Allis and Alex Allen. Drew talked about they need to get Austin Allis involved early. What if Mitchell tries to come out here and play a little box and one on him? What can you tell me about Jasper's shooters?
Yeah, I think it's really important for Jasper to shoot the basketball well, because we saw them when they weren't shooting the ball well. And did you not think that was one of the most awful games you've ever seen a team play?
Yeah, whenever we really shut down their shooters, and it was very, very difficult for Jasper to get any offense going. Most of their offense would come off offensive rebounds to Alex Allen, and he'd put him right back up. So, yeah, it's a really big key for Jasper to get it going from the three to start early tonight.
Yeah, I think that's definitely key, but I think even in our game, Jasper did miss a lot of open looks, if you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
And I just mind blowing on, how that happened. But, I just think they're going to need to do that, and it's going to be important. And it looks like the Lincoln Alices have just came in to check out maybe their possible opponent, Jasper. And they'll be playing Friday night in the first game, correct?
Yeah, I believe so. That's going to be a really, really fun game to watch, Vincent and Jasper, if they play.
And once again, folks, tomorrow night's games are planned to go at, hold on just a second.
6 and 7:30, I believe.
6 and 7:30. But there is also some inclement weather coming in there's a chance of inclement weather coming in the area tonight. So I don't know what they'll do. They could do the 2 Saturday and 1, so that way you don't have to play 3 games in a row. But let's just hope it all stays away.
I'm a little off note from the game. I noticed in Jasper's cheer block they have the starting 5 from the Detroit Pistons from about 03. Rasheed Wallace, Rip Hamilton, Chauncey Billups, Tayshaun Prince, and
Ben Wallace.
That's a mean
cool.
5. That's a mean 5.
Chauncey Billups is one of my favorite players of all time, so
Yeah,
I like to see that.
You throw that kind of 5 out there, you're going to win a lot of games.
And the starting lineup for the Mitchell Bluejackets will be Jenkins, Wheeler, Blackwell, Yance, and Yuri.
All right. It's about time. We got sectionals coming out here in Washington. Southridge hosted last year, but it's really good to get it back in this gym for this year.
Yeah, I think it is. It's definitely going to be an awesome atmosphere, and here comes the tip from the official. Looks like it's Yuri jumping for Mitchell. The ball is going to be tipped out, and it's going to be.
Sure, yeah. Should all like Jasper tipped it out. Mitchell ball underneath.
I thought it looked like Mitchell won the tip, honestly, but I was
They could have, yeah. They sort of boxed Austin Allis off right there. But here we go, we're underway.
Inbound coming from the Blue Jackets. They'll inbound it to number 40. That's Jacob Vance. Vance over to Adam Wheeler. Adam Wheeler with it. Adam Wheeler over to Vance. Vance to Wheeler. Down in the corner with it now is Jenkins. Jenkins.
What an upset this would be if Mitchell could beat Jasper,
this
wouldn't you think?
would be one of the greatest upsets, I would think.
Yeah, that I've seen at least. Be pretty big.
Ooh. 3-point basket there for the Wildcats. Or excuse me, not the Wildcats, but the Blue Jackets.
By Wheeler.
I believe Mitchell might have had a change in their starting lineups.
Did they?
I think so, because I didn't remember seeing 23 on the list. Is he on there? Alls misses, gets his own rebound, goes up again. No, he's blocked. Austin Alls recovers. Nice pass in Alex Allen. Puts it on the floor and lays it in with the left hand. Nice bucket there for Alex Allen.
That was good work there by Austin Allis. Missed 2 of his shots, but he got both the rebounds.
That's what I like about Alex Allen. He's a really, versatile type of guy. Down in the corner with it for Mitchell, number 12. Jenkins misfires. Rebound to number 53 for the Wildcats, Alex Allen. Shot put up, no good. Allen gets the other rebound. He's the high-energy player out there tonight for the Wildcats so far. Allen with it back into the post, fakes it, hands off. Oh, nice pass to number 25. That's Nolan Ahrens, the quarterback of their football team. As Mitchell looks to push, runner in the lane off the front of the rim. Rebound, kicking out to number 15, Tyler Nottingham. Nottingham to Austin Olds. Looks like he got away with that travel there.
Yeah, looks like it a little bit.
Allen with it at the top of the key. Allen over to Nottingham, excuse me. Fakes the screen from Allen. Try to roll off of it. In the post to Austin Olds.
He's a big dude.
Olds with it, backing him down. Size him up, spin over his right shoulder, and he's going to the free throw line for 2. I tell you, that number 13 kid, Tyler Bagley, his brother was a heck of an athlete.
Yeah, Caleb,
Like a couple years ago, Caleb Bagley.
Tyler's fit in quite nicely. Took over shortstop, took over point guard for Caleb, so I'd say he's done a pretty good job filling the shoes.
Yeah, definitely a lot to live up to there for Tyler Bagley with how good his brother was. As Ollis hits his first free throw, it's 5-3 Wildcats, 6:03 to go. Second one from Ollis, good. It's 6-3 Wildcats. Mitchell looking to inbound it with a little bit of a pressure there for Tyler Nottingham.
Looks like we're in a 1-2-2 zone.
Mitchell got away with a travel there from Chaz Luttrell. Luttrell down to Wheeler. Wheeler, and he kicked it over to Jenkins, and he threw it away. Here comes Allen looking to push. Allen, Nottingham, layup, good. Or excuse me, that wasn't Nottingham, that was Nolan Ahrens. Oh, here comes Wheeler. Wheeler slicing, dicing in the lane, too strong. Rebound Austin Olds. Olds kicks out. Here comes Ahrens. Ahrens driving down the lane, a little out of control. Looks like he was bailed out with a foul. I know Coach John Gable was telling him to slow down there.
Yeah.
I think he was too happy with the way he drove into 3 defenders.
Man, this is a completely different Jasper team than what I saw last time they played. This team looks like they wanted to push the tempo a little bit, make a little bit of a statement in the first game of sectional.
Yeah, this is a lot different than what we saw in the regular season, if you know what I'm saying, but I don't know. I don't know if it's the way Mitchell... See, Mitchell is not sticking to what one of the keys we had in the game was slow it down and get good shots. They're looking to push, and they're falling in the trap of Jasper, and they keep pushing it instead of, just slowing it down and working for a good shot and being patient, a lot of times like the Hatchets are, but they're really struggling with that, and I think that's why Coach Doug Thomas just called that timeout there.
Yeah, they need to slow it down, sort of like Virginia and Wisconsin play. Limit the possessions, play good defense, make good shots, try to keep it close. But Jasper already jumped out to an 8-3 lead with the ball.
Let me mention, Jasper also is a very deep team as well.
Yeah, they have some depth on that bench.
Allen inbounds it into the corner to Austin Olds, over to Nolan Ahrens. Nice entry pass to Allen. Allen puts it on the floor, kicks out, works it back over to Ahrens. Down into Austin Olds. Austin Olds over his right shoulder, baby hook, kissed it off the glass. Beautiful move by Austin Olds there.
Very good possession there from Jasper. Nice ball rotation around the arc. Found Olds inside, just uses his muscles and put it up and in. 10-3.
When this Jasper team works the ball, they're a fun team to watch.
They are, yeah. This has been a very fun game to watch so far.
Oh, here comes Chaz Luttrell. Luttrell lost his dribble, stolen away by Nolan Ahrens. Allen outlets. Here comes Tyler Bagley. Tyler Bagley to Allen. He puts it on the floor, into the corner. Nolan Ahrens for 3, no good. Up, he's going to get it on an and one for Tyler Bagley. Nice play there by Bagley. He got hit on the head and he still converted.
First basket I've seen Bagley make in quite a while. And I mentioned he didn't score against us when we played him.
See, I wasn't real sure who Bagley was, but if I remember correctly, he's a little bit bigger than his brother, wouldn't you say?
I don't really quite recall Caleb playing. I was about a freshman or an 8th grader, so I'm not really quite sure. I remember Caleb was about 6'2", 6'3".
I remember Caleb handling the ball and being a really good shooter, though.
Yeah. Bagley's 6'2".
There's Bagley waiting for that free throw, and he does. That's going to be 13-3 Jasper with 4:40 and ticking left. Mitchell needs a basket here to,
Yeah,
maybe.
they're having trouble getting across half court with this.
Oh, trap coming. Tries to throw it over the top, and it's going to be deflected by number 33, who's just into the game, Riley Eckert. Riley Eckert is a 6'1" senior here on this Wildcat Ball Club. A lot of seniors, and a lot of them come off the bench, and they play really hard.
Yeah, this Jasper team won the sectional last year. Not to mention they had quite a bit of a cakewalk where they played Mitchell, Pike Central, and played the Heron Chills.
They were out their best player for most of the year in Cortland Beck.
Yeah, Cortland. And then they played a very gassed Heritage Hills team.
Oh, it's a nice three from the corner from number 12 for the Mitchell Bluejackets. It's Daniel Jenkins.
Yeah, they're going to need to hit a lot of threes if they want to stay in this game.
Oh, nice move from Allen, but he can't get it to fall, and there was contact there. He tried to draw it, but a good no call if you ask me.
There's a strong rebound there from Yuri underneath. That's what they also need. They need to be able to rebound and limit the
Here
offensive
comes
rebounds.
the trap. Oh, that's a poor shot. I thought that was a poor shot for Quentin Yuri there.
Not the kind of shot that I'm sure Mitchell.
Oh, he throws that one up there, and he was absolutely hammered. That was, you know, Tyler Nottingham there. If that was in bounds, it was the late whistle there. I was afraid they weren't going to call that.
First was on number 33, Mitchell.
That foul's on number 33, Dalton Blackwell, who was, from what I've heard, is considered Mitchell's best player. He's really long. He's 6'3", and he's only a sophomore. Only sophomore on the squad.
Very rarely you see that. Jasper missing a free throw, and usually Jasper converts free throws whenever they get them.
See,
That's the reason for their success.
That Tyler Nottingham kid out there, he really developed into a real nice player. Because, you know, like we said, without Cortland Betts, some people had to step up, and he was one of them that really stepped up and developed his game, wouldn't you say?
Yeah, and also we'll be giving you some updates from the Iowa-Indiana game. Big Ten game tonight for the Hoosiers.
All right, here's Adam Wheeler with it. He gives it off to Quentin Yuri. Top the key to Dalton Blackwell. Dalton Blackwell cross him over, size him up, picks up his dribble. Yuri back out to Aiden Wheeler, excuse me. Wheeler with it at the volleyball line, dribbling, nothing moving, no movement for Mitchell. He dribbles into a guy and he gets bailed out with a foul call. Mitchell really has no movement on the offensive end right now. They're not working the ball, they're not cutting, they're not screening. They're not really doing anything out there.
Kind of look like IU whenever their three-pointers aren't falling. They're just like Yogi dribble around the arc. That's not a very good recipe for success.
Yeah, it's definitely not. Three from Dalton Blackwell. Deep three, he can it. This kid, that's why he's their best player. He can do a lot of things, and he's really long.
Mitchell's hit 3 threes so far. Let's keep him in the game. 14-9 Jasper.
Hunter Gossett has also checked in for the Cats. As the Cats drive down the lane, Alex Allen loosens it. Kicks it out at number 35, Gossett, and he misses. Rebound, Riley Eckert. Here's Bagley with it. Bagley puts it on the floor. Lost the ball, and I think that's going to be Wildcat ball.
It's not what, you can't have that happen. You can't let Jasper get second chance opportunities. They'll cash in more times than not.
Austin Alls is going to check back into the game, and Alex Allen's going to come out. Alex Allen has played real hard tonight so far, don't you think?
Yeah, Alex Allen, he already has 3 rebounds. So
what a nice shot fake there by Gossett to get the defender in the air on the inbound play. Well done by the Cats.
Jasper already has 6 players to score. That's really good balance so far.
Wheeler drives in, kicks out, and he was out of control, and looks like some of those subs, and Riley Eckert and Hunter Gossett are making their impact on the game so far.
Yeah, that's the second foul for Wheeler, as he'll head to the bench for more than likely the rest of the first half.
Wheeler's going to check out for the Blue Jackets, and number 23, Chaz Luchell comes back into the game. And Drew Passmore, 6'5" center, is also in the game for the Blue Jackets, number 44.
A lot of size out there for Mitchell right now. See if they can utilize that on the offensive end.
Nottingham puts it on the floor, pull up from the free throw line, short. Rebound Austin Alls, no one blocked him out. Missed the layup. No one gets that rebound that comes off. Nottingham runs it down. He's dribbling down the lane, kicks out. That's going to be Eckert, I believe, with the shot, short.
Bagley,
excuse me.
3 offensive rebounds this possession for Jasper. That's not going to sit well with Mitchell head coach. You just can't have that.
Oh, shot from the free throw line, got it.
There it is.
Austin Alls is he's a big guy, but I think he moves pretty well for his size, don't you?
Oh yeah, he's a very good baseball player too. I went and watched him play at Sectional last year. He hit 2 home runs on a future D1 pitcher, so he's quite the athlete that Jasper has.
Yeah, that D1 pitcher will also be playing in the Sectional. Tyler Wood, we'll see him tomorrow night. On the
yeah, we will. See if we can't get in his head before baseball season and the dribble up.
Yeah, a lot of talent in every sport in this sectional, I would say.
Yeah, there is.
As number 33 shoots it, it's off long. Mitchell with the rebound. Up, and that's good for Daniel Jenkins. Oh, outlets to Bagley looking to push it. Bagley across the timeline. Bagley fakes the crossover, pulls up in the lane. Ooh. Can't get the double kiss to go. They're going to call a foul on Tyler Bagley, I believe.
Yep.
That's 2 subs coming for the Wildcats. Number 23, Justin Gable, and And
Nottingham and Begley check out. So let's see if Mitchell can take advantage of that.
25, Nolan Aarons back in the game.
Let's see if Mitchell can take advantage of the 2 starting guards for Jasper being out. With 1 minute left in this quarter. Ooh, stupid foul there from Jasper. I don't think that was really necessary. Right at half court, you don't want to foul anybody 40 feet from the basket like that.
Yeah, this Jasper team's deep. They do play a lot of people, and player I looked to see before this game today, and he got a really nice JV game against the Hackets, and remember here in the next night, he played quite well in the Southbridge game. Luke Foster, junior, is 6'6". As Blackwell pulls up, too strong, no good. Here comes Nolan Aarons.
Yeah, I know Gene Miller want to hold 1 shot instead of just taking the shot with 50 seconds left.
Alls up and good. Alls is having himself a night out there.
Austin Alls, not many people can guard him, and Mitchell, they can't really guard him right now. I mean, he's bullying his way. He's getting whatever he wants right now.
Where you got to do your work if you're Mitchell is before when he's working for position. You can't allow him to get good position to get the basketball.
He's already got 8 points and 4 boards, so that's what Jasper head coach Doug Goebel wanted.
Oh, shot from Blackwell, another stupid shot, and they go for it again, and they don't hold for 1, as Jasper looks to push and make them pay. There's a bump foul by the Blue Jackets, and I'm not sure who they're going to get for this one. Let's see who they call it on.
See, it could have been 18-11, Mitchell with the last shot and a chance to cut it to 4, but now it's 20-11 Jasper, and Jasper has the ball with 14 seconds left, so not very good time management by Mitchell.
As number 20, Zach Van Dievener, as 5'9" junior guard, will check in for the Blue Jackets. Inside to Alls. Alls. If that didn't look right, I thought that was a double dribble.
I don't know.
So they get a putback. Was that Gossett, I believe?
That was Eckert.
It was Riley Eckert. Yeah, Hunter Gossett and Riley Eckert. They've been a nice statement off the bench so far.
Not a very good end of the quarter. They allowed 2 offensive rebounds that possession. Not very good. Very
poor by Mitchell for Mitchell at the end of the quarter. But after 1 quarter of play, it's Jasper Wildcats 22, Mitchell Bluejackets 11. We're going to take a 30-second timeout and be back right after this here on WHSH.
All right.
Same time next week?
Well, of course. Put away a few bucks, feel like $1 million. For free tips to help you save, go to Feed the Pig.
Okay, after 1 quarter of play, it's 22-11 Jasper.
Yeah.
But if I recall, are we going to be having a special guest in halftime?
We might have the star of the Washington basketball team, Colton Garland, come over here and say a few words about the upcoming games that they have. We'll see if he can fit us in his little tight schedule and get over here, talk to us for a little bit.
Yeah, but back what you were saying, I think that was very, very poor selection by the Blue Jackets there on how to play that last couple minutes of the quarter.
Yeah, I mean, it could have been 18-14 if Mitchell would have hit a 3, but it's 22-11 Jasper, so quite the swing.
Allen gives it off to Nolan Aarons. And All is at the elbow. All puts the ball on the floor, kicks out, shot fade. Drives in the lane, deflected. 23 gets it. That's Justin Gable. All puts the ball on the floor, kicks out. Aaron's driving to the rim, kiss off the glass. Nice ball movement from Jasper. They're working them all around until they got what they wanted. That was Nolan Aarons, right?
Yeah, I believe so.
Here comes Mitchell. Mitchell in the corner with Daniel Jenkins. Out to Van Deventer. Over to Luttrell. Luttrell back to Van Deventer. To Daniel Jenkins. Over to Luttrell. Luttrell drives, kicks out. 42 doesn't like it. That's Chance Urey. Clinton Urey, excuse me. 44 in the corner. That's Drew Passmore. Passmore gets it over to Urey. No good, but he's fouled on the shot. And he's going to the free throw line for 2. A silly foul there by the Wildcats.
Nah, you don't really want to shoot him. I'd probably say a pretty poor jump shooter from 15 feet out, giving 2 free throws, but really no harm, no done here.
Mitchell's been coming here for a couple years, and sectional. I don't know if have they won a game since they've been back in sectional.
Well, I don't think so. Mitchell's not historically a very strong squad, and since our Zeller days, we haven't been a strong squad either. But this year, we've really turned it around from 8 wins, and we already have 15 wins. So you never know, Mitchell will come back next year and be one of the best teams in it. So we'll have to wait and see.
Yeah, Alls gets it in the post, and it's blocked. Nice pickup by Austin Alls to keep fighting to get the ball there. 23 shoots it, got it. That's Justin Gable, the 6-foot junior.
What's Austin Alls not doing tonight? Offensive rebounds, assists, buckets. He's doing anything he wanted to do.
He plays with a lot of heart, and as we saw in that game against us, things weren't going his way, but he was still playing really hard, and you could just tell it means a lot to him.
Yeah, you gotta think Vincent is a little worried over there. Jasper looks really really good right now. So I don't think there's any reason to think that they couldn't be the sectional favorite right now, despite the way they're playing right now. Even though it's a fairly weak Mitchell squad, still they look pretty good.
They're running their offense, even though they're not playing the greatest team. They're out there doing their stuff. They're playing the way they're capable of playing and running their stuff.
Nice possession down the court. They got it to the wing, got it into Allis. He missed a layup, got the rebound, kicked it out for 3. So. And Mitchell missing these free throws isn't really helping their cause either. Down 16, I'm sure they missed about 4 or 5 free throws so far.
Yeah, Mitchell's not helping their cause. That's Chaz Luttrell at the line right now. Luttrell is a 5'9" junior. Luttrell shoots it. Yeah, no good.
Ball
tracks down another rebound.
He
Outlet to Justin Gable. Justin Gable's pass fake to Oles. Oles drives. Kicks out. In between the legs of Aarons. Aarons finds Alex Allen wide open underneath the basket.
Defensive breakdown there from Mitchell.
An absolutely defensive collapse out there for the Blue Jackets.
This game's really getting out of hand now for Mitchell. They got to start getting some buckets and start making some stops.
I'm afraid my prediction from the day is going to be right.
Yeah.
3 ball from Mitchell.
Nice flop.
Tried to flop to get a foul shot there. Oh, Aarons lost it. Ooh.
I'm not sure about that one.
That definitely looked like a walk, and Nolan Aarons looked like he knew the rule pretty well there, and the officials never, called it.
We got to get something here for Mitchell.
Yeah, Mitchell Van Devener inside. Oh, Clinton Uri can't get it to go, but he's going to the line for a 2. We'll see if Mitchell might be able to hit some free throws here.
I mean, as far as I'm concerned, if I'm Jasper, I just got to sit here and keep fouling and let them shoot free throws because it's really been working right now. They've missed their last 4.
Jasper's set to make changes. Tyler Bagley is set to check back into the game, and I believe that's Riley Eckert as well.
Oh, man. 5 straight misses.
What are they from the line tonight?
They're 1 for 6.
You're not going to win a game shooting like that. Just ask Evansville Wright.
Yeah, they lost to Southport last weekend. Very good game, by the way. They'll be playing again sometime soon.
I hope so. That was absolutely a treat watching that ball game. I think
6
Uri missed it again. Quick outlet from the Cats. Here comes Aarons, the quarterback. Drives it in, can't go coast to coast, but the follow is good by Riley Eckert. I tell you, Aarons is he's really quick.
Yeah, I mean, Eckert's already got 3 offensive rebounds.
Oh, steal by Austin Alls. He's everywhere tonight. Ooh. Oh, bad pass from Austin Alls.
Ooh.
But you can't fault the effort from that kid.
I mean, yeah, this has been quite the show to watch from Jasper tonight. Great defense, great offense, and I mean, they're just getting anything they want right now.
I think this is what I have a friend from Evansville Memorial, and he said that when they played Jasper, that Jasper shot around 65% or something like that. So I think this may have been really close to what they played like then.
I mean, yeah, this is the best I've seen Jasper play in quite some time.
Eckert steals it off the Bagley. Nice outlet to Aarons. Aarons shot fakes, no good. Aarons can't get a roll right now and go in for him.
Looks like he got away with the travel, too.
There's been a lot of travels I've not seen called tonight.
Yeah.
Both ways. They've been very bad on calling the travel. As a deflection there. It's going to be Mitchell Ball. Clinton Uri set to inbound the basketball. Uri throws it into the backcourt. Oh, almost nearly stolen by Tyler Nottingham. Here comes Aiden Wheeler. Aiden Wheeler can't hold on to the ball.
Couldn't control it ever since he was at the opposite free throw line.
Here comes a 3, no good from Dalton Blackwell. Rebound, Aiden Wheeler. Blackwell with it at the top of the key, dribbling, looking for something. Jumps in the air, passes to Uri, and for three, no good. Austin Hall is snatching a rebound there from his teammate Tyler Bagley. He just is everywhere out there. Oh, he finds Bagley. Bagley goes in the air, rises up, no good. And all of a sudden, Bagley hit the deck. Here comes Blackwell with a chance for Mitchell to get on the break, but they don't take advantage of it.
Good to see Bagley, to get up from that. You never want to see an injury happen in sectional.
Oh, nice feed into the post, and they finally get something with Drew Passmore, the 6'5" big boy down there in the post for the Blue Jackets.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Nottingham.
Oh, wow.
Oh, wide open, Riley Eckert in the lane.
It's a really good job running the floor. Timeout, Mitchell.
Doug Thomas does not look pleased with his Blue Jacket squad on the defensive end. It's one thing to be out man, but it's another not to just bring the effort. And that's a full timeout. So we're going to take a 30-second timeout.
Hey, this job looks perfect. It says you need people skills?
Check.
Driver's license?
Check.
And a high school diploma. You got one of those, right?
Skip the drama. Get your diploma.
I got that. You are good to go.
Take that first step towards a better future. Find free adult education classes at finishyourdiploma.org.
We're back here at the Hatchet House, and it's 32-13. Jasper leads Mitchell with 3:40 to go here in the second quarter. And, Nick, what have you seen from Mitchell on the defensive end?
From Mitchell, nothing. Jasper's getting anything they want. They've had about 5 wide open layups with no one within 10 feet of anybody. It's just been a lot of defensive breakdowns from Mitchell. Alex Allen was wide open. Riley Eckert just ran the floor. And Mitchell's just not getting anything done right now.
There's Blackwell with it. Over to number 40 who's in the game, Jacob Vance. Aiden Wheeler kicks it over to Yuri. Yuri no good, can't get the roll. Here comes Aaron's looking to run. Aaron's, Eckert, Shepard with it. Austin Oles shot fakes, and there's a travel on him.
Yeah, Craig Shepard checked into the game. He's a very good baseball player. He plays shortstop, and he's a very good pitcher for Jasper, so I'm sure we'll be seeing him sometime this year, whether it's sectional or regular season, but he's not really a pitcher you want to go up against.
Is Aaron's a baseball player out there for Jasper?
No, I'm not quite sure. I don't think he plays baseball, actually, but it'll be interesting to see this spring if he plays or not.
Yeah, he's definitely good at football, though.
Yeah. Another rebound for Austin Allis. It's now 7 in the first half.
Bagley gives it to Aaron. Shepard with it. Shepard puts the ball on the floor, guarded by Wheeler. Gets it poked away. Shepard to Eckert over to, Eckert gets it back over to Aarons. Aarons picks it up, finds Bagley. Bagley puts the ball on the floor. Blackwell guarding him. Crosses him behind the back, Oh, nice dish. Beautiful pass there from Tyler Bagley, but his teammate can't finish it, Riley Eckert.
That was a great move there by Tyler Bagley. Went behind the back, just completely fooled his defender, and then found Alex Allen underneath for a wide open layup. Just unfortunately off by still a little bit.
Austin Oles checks out of the game, and Grant Thiel will check in for him. Thiel, number 31, is a 6'2" junior. Thiel looking inbound at finds Aaron. Shepard. Thiel puts it on the floor, gets it back to Shepard. Shepard dribbles. Here comes Aaron. Finds Bagley in the corner wide open. 3-ball, got it. Tyler Bagley with 3 points there. 36-13. Jasper with 2:16 to go. Blackwell over to Vance. Vance picks it up, gives it to Blackwell. Blackwell crosses over. Vance spins, puts it on the floor, up, and no good.
Man, they can't get anything to roll down right now. They're missing layups, jump shots, anything. They just can't get anything.
And we'll see him, Mitchell. Have they hit a free throw tonight?
I believe they've hit one. See if they can't hit one here.
And no good once again from the line. There's a lot of points they're leaving out there on the free throw line
7
tonight.
right now. It's a little bit too late to start making free throws, though, even if they do somehow make one of these.
You got to hit your freebies. Wow. And again, no good from the line. And the long rebound, it winds up in the hands of Hunter Gossett. Hunter Gossett lost his dribble over to, and now they get it in the post.
Ooh,
Oh, Eckert overpassed. He got a wide open layup. Gossett takes it to the rim. Oh, and he gets the roll. Eckert should have went up there.
A very interesting stat right now. Mitchell only has 4 rebounds. Austin almost has double the rebounds that Mitchell has, so you're not going to win that many games whenever that's happening.
And then the Mitchell gets a 3 ball on the corner. Daniel Jenkins got their first points of the quarter, I believe.
No, they hit a layup earlier in the quarter.
Oh, they did. It seems like it's been quite a long time.
Yeah, I can understand. I can understand where you're getting at.
Shepard puts the ball on the floor. Over to Gossett. Back to Shepard. Shepard over to Riley Eckert. Thiel with it. Here comes Gossett. Gossett to Shepard. Over to Justin Gable. Finds Thiel at the elbow. Short from the elbow for Grant Thiel. That's a good shot he got there, though.
Oh, almost turned it over.
Alex Allen's been out of the game for a while, it seems like.
Yeah, they're not really missing him right now. 22-point lead in the second quarter.
Mitchell Cheerwalk looked like it was late getting here, but it looks like they were out of the game before their Cheerwalk even got here.
Yeah, they look a little disinterested over there, as I can see quite a few of them on the phone.
Look a little frustrated after the trip. And that's into the post, and he left it short, and he's going to make a stupid foul out of frustration there, and that's Jacob Vance.
You know, Riley Eckert's done a good job off the bench. He's already got 5 boards, and he has 6 points. So anytime you can get that off your bench, that's pretty good.
Yeah, Riley Eckert, he's a 6'1" senior, and I always like to see it when seniors come off the bench and they just embrace their role.
Yeah, sort of like on Washington Matthew Sparks. He comes off the bench night after night. He's a very good bench player for us. He hits free throws, he gets buckets, he rebounds, he plays great defense. So
I have a tremendous amount of respect for people who always stick with it and they embrace their roles for the
he's a true team player. He's not just one to quit because he's not starting. It's something to respect.
Here comes Mitchell with Jenkins. Jenkins with it. Over to Blackwell. Blackwell splits the defenders, drives in the lane. No good. Tipped up, tipped around. Oh, nice hustle there from Justin Gable, throwing it off the defender. He's played well tonight, I think. May not show up in the stat sheet, but he's definitely been hustling around.
Yeah, he's hit a 3, he's grabbed a rebound, and I'm sure that's all Jasper coach Jeff Gable wants him to do.
Yeah, I wonder.
John Gable, excuse me.
I wonder if that's his son, possibly.
It very well could be.
Oh, as Gable almost has it stolen away. Thiel passes it around the top. Mitchell slow getting back as Shepard brings it across the timeline. Finds Eckert, who gets it to Thiel. Thiel pump fakes, goes up and gets it to go. Nice move there from Grant Thiel. He may do things a little unorthodox, but he definitely is flying around out there.
Yeah, he's the 8th player tonight to score for Jasper, so that just really speaks for their depth that they have on the court right now. Got a couple starters on the bench, but they're not really skipping a beat at all.
Yeah, definitely. Free throw, no good for Thiel, but rebound by Hunter Gossett. Here's Gable. Gable. Gossett. Gossett pump fakes. Oh, looks away. Looks away the defender with a pass into Thiel. 2 seconds. Gable pulls up. No good. And at halftime, it's going to be the Jasper Wildcats 40, Mitchell Bluejackets 16. We're going to be back in 2 minutes to talk about other sectional action and IU with a possible big visit from Washington Hatchet standout Colton Garland. We'll take this 2-minute timeout. We'll be back on WHSH right after this.
A quick note to mention that Jasper has the same amount of offensive rebounds as Mitchell does total rebounds, but we'll be back after the break.
Hey, this job looks perfect. It says you need people skills? Check. Driver's license? Check. And a high school diploma. You got one of those, right?
Skip the drama. Get your diploma.
I got that. You are good to go.
Take that first step towards a better future. Find free adult education classes at finishyourdiploma.org.
If I got to go to college, oh my goodness. I like discovering new things. You get to see what works for you and what doesn't. That helps you evolve as a person. You get to make like a supernova of skill or talent or whatever it is. I've always wanted to go to college. I just feel like that's my destiny. My name is Queen, and I am your dividend.
This new dad is picturing a tree house in the sky, but he's ignoring the instructions. Good luck big guy. His kids know that he's building without a clue. Never been so good with nails and glue. Now we're trapped inside a box. I hope mom knows what to do. Mom! See, you don't have to be perfect to be the perfect parent.
Thousands of siblings in foster care will take you just as you are.
The average text takes your eyes off the road for nearly 5 seconds.
Welcome back to the Hatchet House. I'm Drew Davis, and Colton Garland has joined us. Quick note to add. It looks like the Barre Vikings have advanced out of the first round of a sectional with a win over rival Lagodi, 47-21. Looked like Lagodi tried to slow that game down by the score. It was an old-fashioned style from the Lagodi Lions, back from the Jack Butcher days. And in that game, Duncan Roy had 15, Seth Swartzentrooper had it 9, and Logan James and Addison Wagler only had 8. So, Colton, what are you looking forward to maybe as a fan this week? What game are you looking forward to watching as a fan?
Well, right now it looks like Friday we're gonna have Jasper and Lincoln, and I think that's always a intriguing matchup. And I think the first matchup earlier in the regular season was definitely a good game. I think Lincoln won by 3. So that should be another great game. Looking forward to that.
Yeah, that should be. I think that game will be extremely physical. Will take a lot out of both teams. But I tell you, I'm really looking to see that Pike Central team play, to see the improvements they've made over the season. See what Jason Roach has gotten them able to maybe play a little bit more defensive and not get frustrated when they have to make more than 2 or 3 passes.
Yeah, they've been playing well lately. I know they knocked off Lincoln earlier this season. They've definitely been playing well and improved from the first time we played them. I think it'll definitely be I think that's going to be a battle. I think Pike Central's going to surprise some people and come out and give Southridge a tough test.
Yeah, I think they are. I think Pike Central has more offensive weapons in their arsenal than Southridge for sure. And if that game turns into an up-and-down game, you got to think about it. Seth Ridge doesn't have the most depth.
You're right, and I think in that matchup, Southridge is a little bit more disciplined, but Pike Central's athleticism and they have some streaky shooters, some streaky players overall. If they can get hot at the right time, I think they can definitely cause a lot of problems for Southridge.
Yeah, I do too, and tonight this game has definitely been, so-called what we can call a blowout. And it's been all one-sided here tonight.
Yeah, definitely. I can't really think of anything that Mitchell has done well in the first half. They haven't rebounded. They haven't shot the ball well. They haven't taken care of the ball. And they're giving up way too many layups and offensive rebounds for Jasper, and it's just it looks like they're on the wrong path right now.
Yeah, they definitely didn't get started on the right path tonight either. But, I think this was the one game of the sectional that everyone knew. They thought they knew who was going to be the shoe-in to win. But the rest of them, I think, are going to be dog-eat-dog.
I agree. I think our sectional is probably one of the most wide-open sectionals in maybe the whole state. Because I believe Mitchell's the only team in it that doesn't have a winning record right now. So, and obviously it looks like that's not going to change anytime soon. So I think from here on out, every game is pretty much wide open. Nobody's really sure what's going to play out.
Yeah, I think honestly we're the best team in the sectional. I honestly believe that. But it's not necessarily who's always the best team in the sectional. It's always who gets hot at the right time.
That's what Coach Miller always says. He says, especially in a situation like this where every team has a chance to win every game, whoever plays the best that night is who's going to come away with the victory.
Yep, that's definitely true. And what do you see tonight, or tomorrow night, excuse me, with your matchup against Heritage Hills? Tell me a little bit about them, and tell me about the players to watch, and tell me about the things they do well in general.
Well, they probably their best player is Gavin Schaefer. He's a senior wing. He's a great shooter, pretty high basketball IQ. He knows what he's doing out there. And I think he can cause some problems for us if he gets hot. But hopefully we can keep him cooled off. They also have another senior guard named Tyler Ward, who's another streaky shooter, and he could potentially cause us some problems. But hopefully we can shut those two down, and I think we should be all right.
I think I've definitely noticed about this Heritage Hills team. I say they're constantly, you know. I just think that they like to shoot the ball a lot, and they shoot a lot of poor quality shots, and they get lucky at certain times.
Yeah, they're not the most disciplined offensive team, but I think as the season has progressed, they've gotten better about that. They're playing a little bit better as of late. They knocked off Vincennes, which is a good quality win, resume builder for them. But I think, and they also have a senior center named Sam Collins. He's about 6'4", 215, and he's athletic. He jumps well. He rebounds well, so he can definitely cause some matchup problems for anybody. But they have been playing pretty well lately, so it's definitely not going to be an easy game for us, that's for sure.
Yeah, Caleb Sablehouse, tell me a little about him. I don't believe he played in the regular season matchup here at the Hatchet House.
Yeah, when we played him earlier this season, he was injured. I believe he had something wrong with his elbow, I think. But he's about 6'5", 200 pounds.
So he's a load down there pretty much.
Yeah, he is. They like to throw a lot of lobs to him. He uses his size to finish around the basket. But he's not starting, or he hasn't been as of late. But he does play a lot of minutes coming in off the bench. So hopefully we can match up well with him and keep him from causing us too much problems.
Yeah, I hope so, and I hope this is the first of many postseason games. Colton, thank you for joining us here on Halftime Show. We appreciate it, and best of luck tomorrow night.
Thank you very much.
Ball out on the Patriots.
Thank you.
All right, once again, that was Colton Gollin. We're going to take this 1-minute timeout and be back here on WHSH. All right, we're back here at the Hatchet House here at Washington High School, and it's 40-16. Mitchell gets the ball to start the second half. Inbound to
number 14,
Aiden Wheeler. Here, shot put up from Clinton Urey, no good. Rebound, or Alls doesn't get the rebound. He's going to be tied up. I consider this game by all considerations over.
Well, you never want to say that as a broadcaster, but it's over. I hate to say it, but I don't think Mitchell's not coming back from the 24-point deficit against a pretty good Jasper squad.
I mean, Jasper can essentially play good old Jack Butcher style.
Yeah,
here
Butcher ball. That was
Oles kicks out to Aaron's, wide open three, got it.
Wow.
Just no defense whatsoever, no rotation.
Not bad defense there. It's just, I mean, every shot they take's going in. They have 43 points. They got to be shooting like 70% from the field at least.
How many of those are layups?
Quite a bit. Wide open layups.
I know Coach Gable hasn't had to be very vocal tonight with his team. just as Wheeler lays it in, which is always a good sign when you're playing a team that you should beat by a lot, and you don't have to beat them. That means your team showed up, and that's always a good thing to see as a coach, I would think. Oh, Bagley with a nice behind the back pass.
Wow.
Boy,
wow. That was impressive right there. That was
way to see the floor there by Tyler Bagley.
That was a very nice
Wheeler
pass.
goes in, swatted by Alex Allen. Here comes Nottingham the other way. Nottingham throws it up and got it. Oh my. At least the Wildcats are putting on a somewhat of an interesting show for us here in the second half.
Yeah, timeout, Mitchell. Mitchell's coach is not pleased with that little sequence right there.
I mean, you're down 47-18. What are you saying to your players at this point? Like, what do you say?
You got to be like, man, good season, guys. We have some people coming back next year. Let's just try to keep it respectable. I mean, it's on the verge of being a 30-point game, so there's not really much you can say to make your team feel any better. But Jasper's just overpowering them tonight.
Probably one of the most hardest situations you can be in as a coach.
Yeah, I mean, this is, I've never experienced it, but telling you're being down 30 in the sectional, it's just probably not a really good feeling.
I can't remember us ever being down like this. The closest thing I can remember this is being down maybe 15 to Jasper, but I mean, we were, when Dylan Irvin tore his ACL that year.
Yeah, that was a strong Jasper squad, too. They had Caleb Bagley, and can you help me out? Who's their big man inside?
Oh, Mark Giesler.
Yeah, he plays baseball at Dayton.
Yes,
Ohio
him and Nick Gobert.
Yeah.
Very good baseball players.
They have another kid in the work. He's a junior. He's already committed to IU, so their baseball squad is just as strong as any squad in the school.
Cal Kruger's going to be playing for my Hoosiers. It's always good to see my Hoosiers get talent. As Aiden Wheeler knocks down a mid-range jump shot from the corner from the Blue Jackets to give them 47-20 and their first points of the second half.
It'd be scary to face Kruger in baseball this year. I mean, he throws harder than anybody I've ever seen.
I think our squad's going to be quite a good squad this year.
Yeah, we got all the pitching coming back. We're losing a all-conference player in Dalton Devine, but other than that, I mean, I think we should be we won the sectional championship last year. I think we'll be right back up there again.
Yeah, I think the baseball team will be very fun to watch this year.
Yeah, watch out for Jake Bedwell and Michael Ramsey. Pretty dynamic 1-2 punch we have in our rotation.
As Mitchell fires for three, no good. Rebound, Alex Allen. But if you look at this basketball sectional and you think it's wide open, you look at that baseball sectional and you got to think, oh my goodness.
Baseball sectional this year, I don't like saying it, but a lot of people I've been talking to, they say Jasper's the favorite. I mean, their pitching staff is dynamic. But don't count out Southridge.
They that won it with a kid that's going to West Virginia and Jacob Brewer.
They have Jacob Brewer. They have Luke Stetter, who shut us out last year in the sectional championship.
Number 2, that was really solid.
Yeah, he was very good.
As Mitchell dials long distance with Clinton Neary. And then you have Vincent's with an ISU commit and Brant Nowoski and
Bailey Montgomery.
A Wabash Junior College commit and Bailey Montgomery and Joe Bobe as well.
Yeah, Joe Bobe was a first-team All-State hitter last year. He hit about 490.
As Alls misses, gets his own rebound, kicks out to Bagley. And you also have a Heritage Hills team with an ISU commit and Tyler Ward.
Yeah, I mean, our baseball sectional is just as strong as basketball. I mean, there's
Mitchell, don't they have a solid ace?
No, I believe we played him last year. We defeated him 2-0. I think he's graduated, so Mitchell, I'm not sure they're going to be anything special.
That pretty much covers everybody, right?
Pike Central will be strong this year, too.
Oh, yes, Chase Davis and company along with Colton White, right?
Yeah, I mean, they're going to be a strong baseball team this year, too. So, I mean, there's a couple favorites, but you never know. A good draw here or there, and it's wide open.
That's going to be some fun baseball to watch, I can tell you.
It will be. Oh, look at
Mitchell.
Mitchell.
Dials long distance again, and it's 47-26. Jasper trying to make a run. Coach Gable's not happy. He's going to call a timeout.
30-second.
Is he calling it 30-second? We're going to keep it here. But as we've been talking about all this baseball that's coming in the spring, Mitchell's made a little bit of a run here.
Yeah, they've got it from a little bit of a 5-0 run by Mitchell, but unfortunately, I think it's just a little too late.
Yeah,
it's good of Mitchell to try to keep it respectable.
But after that NFC Championship game, I don't like to say turn out the lights, the party's over anymore.
Yeah, that was a bit different, though. Legion of Boom.
Don't you think that Pike Central team is probably one of the most athletic teams you played all year?
Basketball-wise?
Yeah.
I think
in terms of pure athletic ability,
I'm not
a lot of athleticism.
I'm not 100% sure about that, but I know that when we played them. I don't think they were. I think they played probably one of the worst games of the year. We beat them by like 20. But they turned around the next night, or after Vincent beat us, the next night Pike Central beat them. So you never know. I mean, Pike Central is one of those up and down teams. They can come out and win. They can come out and lay an egg. So you never know.
As Aaron's misses from downtown, but Pike Central is one of those teams that's as much mental as it is physical. Got to get over that mental hump.
Yeah.
Learning how to win. It's not your tradition.
Sort of like that Vincent Lincoln team last year. They had the potential, probably. I mean, maybe even to win regional against Greensburg. They had size, they had ball handlers, they had some pretty good shooters, but they lost to Heritage Hills on a last-second shot by Tyler Ward in the semifinals. I take that back. Was it the quarterfinals?
It was the quarterfinals.
Yeah,
Yes,
so
Heritage Hills moved on and beat us in a very good basketball game.
Yeah, we were really
we were free throws away from winning that game from Matthew Stevens and Austin Girardelli last year.
And G had say about a 30-foot shot at the buzzer to tie it, just a little bit to the right. Heartbreaking to see that not go in, but other than that, we had really improved this season, and we're winning the games that we should win. We're not losing those 2-point games.
We're not going out playing Vincent's close and then going out there and losing to like a team like Owen Valley or someone like that, like a couple years ago.
Yeah, I mean, this year we beat every team in the sectional by double digits except Vincent's, and they beat us on the last-second shot right here in this gym. So.
I knew we beat everyone in the sectional except for them, but I didn't realize it was double digits.
Pike Central is about 20. Heritage Hills is 13, I believe, and we just beat Southridge by 15 the other night. So yeah, we've really played strong against our sectional opponents. Let's see if we can keep that up.
We have a potential upset here. Update: Princeton is leading Bosse in the third quarter.
Wow.
You know. Assistant Coach Brant Shippen was telling me, if you look at that sectional and you take out Memorial, Memorial and somewhat Bosse, but that section is absolutely awful.
I mean, yeah, the Memorial, they have Adam Eberhard. He came in here last Friday. He dropped 36 on us. He's a really good player. So I'm sure they'll be the favorites, but I'm kind of surprised to see Bosse losing to a very undermanned Princeton squad this year.
Nate Niederhaus is probably chucking them tonight.
Yeah. He's got to be on right now if he wants to win that game. It's actually pretty surprising to me to see that Princeton's beating Bosse.
That Bosse team must be absolutely disengaged and uninspired.
Yeah, they started off the year about 5 or 6-0, and everyone thought, man, this thing's pretty good, bringing it back to the Jaquan Lyle days. But as the season rolled along, they really just sort of fell off a little bit.
Much like Pike Central, it's as much mental with a lot of the Bosse players as it is too.
I feel like they're a bunch of maybe I instead of we.
Exactly. Spot on as Aaron's dials long distance. Quarterback from downtown there.
Yeah, it's just been that kind of game for Jasper. Everything they're shooting looks like they're shooting into an ocean. They're not going to miss a thing.
Oh, there's a travel if you ask me, don't you think?
Yeah, I got bailed out, though, by the ref. Looks like a pity call to me. Took about 3 steps, then ran into the guy, which I still don't think that was a foul, but, what are you going to do about it?
I know the last update I saw was Bosse was Princeton leading Bosse 26-25 at half.
Oh, okay, so it's not like a big blowout or anything. So this game's, I think Bosse would come out and win.
I mean, they definitely, I don't know what's wrong with them.
Jump ball, maybe? Yep.
I thought Deshaun Summers was a decent big against us, but he also hit everything in 5.
Yeah, I mean, I really want to check out Rice. I mean, I've heard a lot about him. I've never got to see him. I mean, it'd be really neat if they played regional here, but that's not going to happen. But it'd be a really, really fun team to watch. Probably have to go up to Indianapolis to watch those guys play.
We have an update from the Lagodi sectional. After 1 quarter of play, it's Vincent Gervais 8, Washington Catholic 1.
Wow, you talk about a defensive game right there. There it is.
I guarantee you no one's shooting over 25% in that ball game.
8-1. Wow. WC's not, I mean, they haven't had a terrible year. I mean, they've probably had a pretty good year for their standards. I mean, 8 wins.
Yes, Coach John Howell has definitely improved the program from where it's at.
They got AJ Sellers. I mean, he seems like every night he's scoring 23 points a game. But you take him out of the game, they don't really have a lot of offense outside of him.
Oh, it's Aaron's downtown again. How many of this Nolan Aaron has tonight?
That's his 3rd 3 from the night.
Blackwell with a trap pass.
Way
3
downtown.
From Jenkins. Got it.
Where was that in the first half? That's his 3rd 3 of the night.
Timeout, Mitchell. 53-29 with 1 minute 14 seconds to go in the 3rd quarter. But back to that WC game. WC, depending on their offense and defense, isn't exactly their strong point. So you got to wonder tonight. I picked WC in that game, but I don't know. I don't like the way it looks if it's a defensive game, if you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, I mean, I talked to a lot of WC people, and they thought when they saw that draw, they have Reve, which they obviously thought they would win, and then they would play Shoals, Shoals is always just like a doormat in that sectional, it seems like. But they thought they were going to get to the championship, but, they have to run into powerhouse Bar Eve, and probably not a team in that sectional or regional who's even going to beat Bar Eve. So.
No offense to anyone in that sectional, but I think everyone else is pretty much playing for second place.
Isn't Bar Eve, they're moving up to 2A next year, aren't they?
Well, if they win a semi-state this year, they'll be up in the 2A.
Yeah, I mean,
I still think they'll have a lot of success in 2A.
Yeah, I mean, there's an Addison Wagler, the leading scorer in their history. Duncan Roy, Seth Swartentruber, Chris Whitmer.
Duncan Roy's a senior as well. I forgot about that.
Yeah, so with their JV team, I'm sure they're strong as ever. They'll come in. They'll just
I'm
reload.
sure they're pretty fundamentally sound.
Yeah, they'll just
Louis Kavanaugh
reload.
gets those kids started at a young age over there in Montgomery.
So I'm sure there won't be much
I know
fall.
Bar Eve beat this Jasper team at the new Wildcat Arena down there in Jasper by about 3 points.
62-59.
I heard of you, you're a fan of big bang in the post and physical basketball. That was the game for you to be in.
Man, I'm trying to imagine Austin Ollis and Addison Wagner going at it in the post. Two big, strong dudes in the post. That'd be a fun matchup to watch.
From the beginning of the year, that's two guys I've constantly compared, Ollis and Addison Wagler.
Yeah, I'm sure Addison has a lot more touches in the post than Ollis would ever get, but Addison makes the most of it as he is the leading scorer in Bar Eve history, which is quite an accomplishment. I mean, they've had some success over the years. They've never won a state title, but I mean, they've gotten there year after year. They've had some really, really good people go through that program.
Coach Dave Omer and I were talking the other day, and we said that we think you could put an all-star team in that sectional together, and they still wouldn't beat Bar Eve.
I mean, we came very close to beating them this year. We had a chance to win it at the buzzer, actually, but Colton Garland's shot was just off. And then overtime they took over and they just beat us. Oh, good move by Alex Allen. Wow. Ooh.
But do you think if you put the best players from Rebay, Shoals, North Davies, Rigoti?
No, not a chance.
Yeah,
no,
exactly.
If we're talking about those schools, not a chance. I'm not sure you can put the... Nah, never mind. I was going to say the all-star alumni from every school there, but the North Davies and Rigoti and WC have had some really good people go through their program, so I wouldn't go that far to say that, but definitely this year, not a chance.
I think in regional, if Bar Eve would get the favorites of the other sectionals, they would end up with Rock Creek Academy.
Oh yeah,
in the first game, but Rock Creek Academy has got some bigs, but they're not fundamentally sound whatsoever. As Mitchell goes for the steal and they can't get it, nice hustle there from Daniel Jenkins.
Yeah.
And I believe the team who beat Bar Eve in the regular season, led by Cale Hall, the good shooter, is Orleans, and they would get matched up with Memorial, who we had the opportunity to see. Connor Severe is a very good player from Wood Memorial, but Wood got beat by Bar Eve, to my surprise, by double digits.
Yeah, correct me if I'm wrong, Orleans beat Bar Eve this year, didn't they?
Yep, they did.
Yeah, so that could be a real back and forth battle. Be a pretty interesting region to go
Probably
check
got a
out.
tougher game in regional than they will in semi-state, honestly.
I'm not sure how they played semi-state, really.
Probably Clay City.
Clay City. Yeah, but they got Ryan Fazekas up at Marquette Catholic, or they'll have to play in state again. So
if they get there.
That's a big if. Yeah.
Because that Covington squad, I believe, is undefeated in 1A.
Covington.
But
Okay,
Ryan Fazekas is definitely the definition of a Deadeye.
Yeah, point forward. He's going to Providence next year, I believe. So I mean, he's a force to be reckoned with.
As Allen's free throws up and good, and it's 56-29 Wildcats. 1.5 seconds to go here in the third quarter. The fans begin to file out on the Mitchell side.
Yeah, looks like they've seen enough from their squad tonight.
As Allen hits his second, it's 57-29. Ball's inbounded. Jenkins launches. Oh, almost one highlight out there for tonight from Mitchell as a three-quarter court shot is no good at the end of 3. It's the Wildcats 57, the Bluejackets 29. We're going to take this 30-second timeout. Be back here on WHSAA. All right, welcome back here to the Hatchet House. It's 57-29, Jasper over Mitchell here at the Hatchet House.
This game about over 28-point deficit for Mitchell, and they've really showed no signs of getting back into this game whatsoever. So, Drew, it looks like me and you, or you and I, will be calling Jasper versus Vincennes on Friday night. That's going to be a great game to call.
Yes, it will be. And I just heard that Coach Mark Rohr has got a sectional victory with his Soft Knock Spartans over Eastern Green, 60-50. Team glad to see win. Got a couple friends on that team, and hope they do well in the 2A tournament.
Yeah, well, we were down 13-2 in the first quarter against South Knox. Came back and beat a tough team on the road in a pretty hostile environment, I'd say. I mean, that was a pretty encouraging win for the Hatchets.
That was a great game for us because they got up into us, and Mark Moore really gave us what we. I feel like his game plan was great for what we needed to see before we went to sectional. That was exactly what we needed.
Yeah, we see it as a team with size, team that could shoot, team that could ball handle on a pretty hard home court to win on. Yeah, it was a pretty good win for the Hatchets.
It's unfortunate we didn't get to see Andrew Scott in that game because I was really looking forward to seeing him play.
I still think we would have beat him.
I do too, but he's a heck of a player.
Yeah, even though I'm biased, I think we win every game we play. But
I think we won too. It's a nice steal from Chaz Luttrell, who takes it coast to coast and lays it in with the right hand. The Mitchell fans are having a little bit of cheer over that. He looks like he was a fan favorite in Luttrell. Yeah. Oh, he tries to go reverse, and he got him with the body. But a foul will be on Clinton Yuri, and Bagley will be going to the free throw line.
Different Tyler Bagley than what I saw last time they played. He's scoring. He's really facilitating the ball really well. He's getting the ball up the court pretty quickly. So pretty encouraging sign to see him doing that.
This is where the AAU clock rule will be quite awesome.
Update from Bloomington. The Iowa Hawkeyes lead Indiana 32-28 at halftime. Hopefully the Hoops can get it together in the second half and come out with a big win. They really need one right now. They're struggling.
As both free throws are good from Bagley at 59-31. Jasper. What was your prediction today?
I said about 60. I said 65-40.
Yeah, 65-40.
Looks like I'm going to be a little off. Deep three.
Wow. Oh, Cash. He splashed that one. Justin Gable. 62-31 Wildcats.
That's deep.
Tries to answer. No, way off.
Looks like All-Star Weekend out here. 3-point contest.
I mean, they might as well.
Yeah, they got nothing to lose right now. Might as well start chucking up half-court shots. Pulling Andrew Bynum. Full-court shots.
Basket for Austin Hollis here.
Yeah.
Kids earned it tonight. Bailey, 3-ball. Got it.
Money.
No one on him. A little bit of Caleb Bagley there.
Mitchell could pull out a 17-0 run. My prediction would be right, but unfortunately, I don't think that's happening.
As Jenkins has it, Jenkins hands off to Chaz Luttrell, the fan favorite, over to Quentin Yuri. Yuri back to Dalton Blackwell, over to Jenkins. Jenkins drives, nice dish off to Yuri. No good for that mid-range shot for the corner. Rebound number 33, Riley Eckert.
It's his sixth board of the game and go along with 6 points. Looks like Mitchell's going to empty the bench now. Looks like head coach.
Wholesale substitution for the Blue
Yeah,
Jackets.
white platoon's coming in for the Kentucky Wildcats.
Wheeler will come into the game.
Looks like Coach throwing in
Jacob
the
Vance
towel.
will come into the game. Drew Passmore will come into the game. And Zach Van Deventer will come into the game.
Austin Hollis checks out. Looks like he'll be done for the night. Ahead of a big matchup for Vincennes. We'll be after some revenge.
I think Jasper was in that game right now.
I mean, I don't know. Vincennes, seems like Vincennes always steps up whenever the spotlight's this big. I mean, I don't know. If we can get to the sectional championship, yeah.
They like to get up and in and guard you really tight.
If we could get into the sectional championship against Vincennes, I mean, we're talking 6,000 people would be here, I'd say. I mean, that would be one of the biggest games in quite some time here.
Yeah,
back in the Zeller days.
Place now with the bleachers pulled out, quite empty.
Yeah, but that's going to change tomorrow night and Friday night. I mean, this place is going to be packed.
Yeah, Jasper brought somewhat of a decent crowd for the circumstances of this game, if you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, I mean, Jasper will be a great fan base. Vincennes always has a great fan base no matter where they're playing. We've started to get some fans this year, so I mean, man, I think this week's going to be something big, especially if we can make it all the way.
As Peyton Gentry will check into the game, along with Craig Shepard.
First points for Jared Vance tonight as he hits his free throw.
What did Austin Alls end up with on rebound? Double-double?
Austin Alls? Well, unfortunately, he only had 8 rebounds. He had 7 at half and only had 1 in the second half, but still a strong performance from him.
Shepard, Gable, Gentry. Gentry puts the ball on the floor, dribbles out, passes out to Gossett. Gossett, Gentry, over to Shepard. Shepard catches the ball screen from Gentry, who rolls off the screen, and Gentry was wide open, and Shepard took it up and paid the price for not kicking it to the open man. He got swatted.
Looks like the Mitchell cheer block's trying to chant, "You got swatted." But, I'm not sure that's the correct time to yell it. And Jasper responds with the "check the scoreboard" chant.
Yep.
Classic.
They were just asking for it at that point.
Yeah, I mean, that's definitely what it was. You can't chant, "You got swatted" down 32.
I know one of the kids in this sectional, Pike Central, I remember us listening to the game against Vincent's, and they were up 2 with one of their 4 free throw shooters at the line chanting "Nana Nana." Do you not remember that?
Pike Central? Yeah, I believe we listened to that on the radio. One of the stupidest things I've ever heard in my life.
And the kid barely shot over 50%. Nah, that was how I knew they've never been here before.
I mean, they tried their hardest to throw the game away.
That game should have been won multiple times.
Mm-hmm.
The Vincent's announcers even said that multiple times.
Yeah, at the end of the game, I'm pretty sure Vincent's already had 4 people that fouled out. 4 starters, I mean, so not much you can do like that.
Here comes Van Deventer. Van Deventer lost it.
Better off just holding the ball right now and just let the Blues stop.
Jab steps, drives, nice kickoff to Zulu Pasmore, misses the wide open layup.
Story of the night for Mitchell, not getting those easy bunnies to go.
Layups, missed free throws, and Steele saves it and goes right through the hand of Hunter Gossett. A new substitution in for the Wildcats, number 51. That is Luke Foster, a kid who I thought would see more minutes tonight than he has. He's a 6'6" junior.
Yeah, man, even their bench has some size. Luke Foster, Peyton Gentry, those are both about 6'5", 6'6" each. I mean,
Luke Foster was a changed game this season, I heard. Southridge in their second showdown, not the tournament showdown, but that regular season clash at Southridge. They came off the bench in the second half and really sparked them to a win that night, I heard.
I mean, I'd say this team that Jasper has on the floor is a little bit taller than IU's team.
Yeah, no kidding.
IU runs out there with 4 guards, 3 guards, and Troy Williams and Hunter Perea, Colin Hartman.
Shepard, Gentry, shot from the free throw line, too strong. Didn't look like he quite had it there. Foster pulls down the board. Gossett looking for people here. Looking to run the offense a little bit. 3:44 to go. Finds Shepard. Shepard puts the ball on his floor, goes to the right. Loses his dribble. There, I don't know if that's necessarily a charge. When you rip the ball through and you push clear space with the ball, I don't think you don't hit anyone. I don't think that was illegal.
Who knows right now? These refs are just wanting to get out of here, but never mind. If they wanted to get out of here, they wouldn't call anything. But everybody in the gym right now just looks a little disinterested, even the Jasper cheer block.
I mean, what can you do up 66-35?
Head home, watch the IU game, probably. That's what I'd be doing.
I see Jeff Hine and the Vincent's coaching staff up top, up there right in front of our camera. It's going to go out of bounds, and just going to get the basketball. Grant Field's going to be back in the game. Hunter Gossett's going to depart.
Yeah, good night from Hunter Gossett. He added 2 field goals and a free throw for a total of 5 points. He also added 2 rebounds. Good production from the bench tonight from the Wildcats. They got a lot of rebounds. They got some points. They got a little bit of everything. And Jasper's just taunting Mitchell now with the winning and you know it chant.
Yeah, when you're late to get to your sectional game, I think you kind of get what you have coming. If you know what I'm saying, when you're late showing up for one of your own games.
Yeah, they did that to us in girls sectional whenever their girls team beat us. They did the exact same chant. It's not fun to be on the other end of that one. So,
yeah, it's not, but Mitchell's done absolutely nothing right tonight. As Craig Shepard steals this guy's ankles.
Yeah. Josh, we're looking to play some Bernie ball, butcher ball, run some clock here.
Yep, and the clock's running down, and it couldn't tick away faster as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah.
Look forward to the games tomorrow night. First one, Southridge and Pike Central at 6 o'clock. We'll have the call for you here on WHSH, and then after that, stay tuned for our game for versus Heritage Hills. I will not be on the call of that as I have duties to manage the basketball team, but I believe Connor Nolan and Liam O'Haver will be on the call of that game.
Yeah, a couple of rookies will be taking the mic tomorrow night, so cut up some slack if you're listening, but it's their first game out here, so let's see what they can do for us.
And at halftime, Vincent Gervais leads Washington Catholic 19-10. The Cardinals finally got into double figures there in the second quarter.
Real defensive performance. 19-10 at half, man. That's about watching Wisconsin play Virginia. That's probably what I would compare it to. The two best defenses in all college basketball.
You know,
both have efficient
I've
offenses
heard
too.
gripes and complaints from people such as Stephen A. Smith.
Stephen A.
About watching Virginia play, how much he absolutely hates watching Virginia play.
You can hate it all you want, but whenever you're 28-1, 29-1, you don't have to listen to anybody. The only thing I'd be concerned about is losing the game by not getting enough points.
Yeah, I just think
hasn't been a problem.
Kentucky runs into a team like Virginia, I just don't think Virginia can really do anything against them, because Virginia already struggles to score as it is.
Yeah, Virginia has
Kentucky
size.
As big as they are, I just think Kentucky's going to have an easier run of a tournament. I just don't see anyone that can beat that team.
A real sneaky play there from Year, just throws it off the leg of Peyton's injury. Couldn't find anything. But yeah, I mean, this March Madness this year is going to be pretty fun to watch. Everyone thinks Kentucky's going to run the table. You never know. I mean, they might run into an 8 seed that has a lot of size and athleticism, and they might just take them out. Very unlikely, though, but, you know.
I could see them having multiple overtime, but I just don't see any one team that can beat them.
Yeah, I watched them play Kansas way back in the year, and I thought,
I said, God, they dismantled that team.
I said, yeah, there's no way they're losing the game all year. They're a very good team. As Mitchell seniors get the curtain call, as they've seen their last time on a basketball court in high school. Jared Vance is checking out a second after he hopefully makes his free throw. And no, he's going to stay in the game. Oh,
maybe he wants to stay in the game.
Puts up a 3. Bad shot. Peyton Jr.'s come in the game with 4 rebounds. He has more than anybody on Mitchell's team.
The seniors on Mitchell include Daniel Jenkins, Wesley Pennick, Jacob Vance, and Clinton Urey.
And Vance checks out for his last time. You know, it's always sad to see seniors checking out for the last time. But, you know.
The saddest senior checkout of all time, I have to give that to the Cleveland Blue Jays and Doug McDermott last year. That was one of the most saddest things I've seen on a basketball court.
You know, I picked against Doug McDermott last year in the tournament against Alfred Payton, who now plays for the Magic in the NCAA tournament. It really backfired on me. It cost me $100. So
yeah.
I'm sure not to make that mistake ever again.
It was just chilling to watch that as his dad coached the team and embraced that one last time walking off the court. Yeah. And had tremendous respect for Dougie McBuckets.
You know, I'm not 100% sure who they lost to in the tournament last year. Do you know? Can you remember who it was?
I want to say Baylor. Baylor beat them pretty bad.
Baylor. I mean, Baylor always has, they have size, they have shooters.
I mean, Isaiah Austin, who no longer plays anymore.
Yeah.
He's a heck of a college player.
Rico Gathers, who just, he grabs any rebound that he wants. 46 seconds left here at the Hatchet House. This game is just about over, 67-40 Jasper. Jasper will be taking on Vincent's Lincoln at 6 o'clock on Friday night. That should be a very entertaining game. Be sure to tune into that. I mean, if you want to see some high-profile high school basketball, be sure to watch that game or even come here and check it out. I mean, it's going to be a great game to watch as Drew and I will have the call for that one.
Patrick fans, I just want to say one thing to y'all. Make sure you come out tomorrow night. Don't overlook that game because in tourney time, any game can be the last.
Yeah, be sure you come out here and support the Hatchets. I mean, they really feed off the fans that we have. The fans have been really good this year. We've been getting the students involved again, so if you can get out here and check it out, I mean, make sure you come out here and watch it. It's going to be a great game to watch.
I learned my way the hard way about that. Skipped the Hatchet's first game in the regional, and they're supposed to win over Madison.
Yeah,
and
that was a while back, too. I'm surprised you remember that.
And I never do that again.
Yeah, I skipped a game 2 years back. Andy Garland had a half-court shot at the buzzer to win, and I haven't missed a home game since.
Right on. And we're going to keep it here as the Jasper Wildcats get a first-round sectional win, 67-40. As you hear the fight song play in the background, the same as IU. We're going to keep it here for the post-game show. I think the MVP of the game tonight has got to go to Austin Ollis.
Yeah, I mean, Austin, he was involved everywhere he was at. Rebounds, post, passing. I mean, anything he wanted, he got it. He was an absolute strong performer tonight for Vincent. And
Can we get final stats here for the Wildcats?
Tyler Begley, he had 9 points. Tyler Nottingham chipped in with 5 points, of his own. Nolan Aarons chipped in with 13 points, Austin Ollis, he had 14 points, and he also added 8 rebounds. Alex Allen added 4 points, 2 assists, and 4 rebounds. I mean, he was everywhere tonight as well. Riley Ecker came off the bench with 6 points. Hunter Gossett added 5 points. Craig Shepard added a free throw. And Gable added 2 3-pointers for a total of 6 points.
So spreading the wealth pretty well for the Wildcats tonight. And as we said, Austin Ollis will be our MVP of the basketball game tonight. And do not forget to come out tomorrow night, 6 o'clock, get it started with Southridge and Pike Central. And a 7:30 start for Washington versus Heritage Hills. And then again on Friday night, the winners of Southridge Pike Central versus the winners of Washington Heritage Hills. And the first game Friday night will be Jasper and Vincent. A very good rivalry, will be a very physical game. Make sure you come out. Thanks for tuning in tonight. Final score once again is 67-40 as Jasper picks up over the win over Mitchell. Signing off from the Hatchet House tonight, I'm Drew Davis alongside Nick Gray.
In the small town of Elmira, New York, a boy was born into an all-American family. The odds of him opening his own clothing store at the age of 18? 1 in 138,000. Excited to be a part of pop culture, he packed for the big city. The odds of finding someone to invest in his vision? 1 in 4.5 million. The odds of him achieving his dream in the fashion industry? 1 in 23 million. The odds of having a child diagnosed with autism? 1 in 68. I am Tommy Hilfiger, and my family is affected by autism. Learn more at autismspeaks.org/signs. Early diagnosis can make a lifetime of difference.
This new dad is picturing a tree house in the sky, but he's ignoring the instructions. Good luck, big guy. His kids know that he's building without a clue. Never been so good with nails and glue. Now we're trapped inside a box. I hope mom knows what to do. Mom! See, you don't have to be perfect to be the perfect parent.
Thousands of siblings in foster care will take you just as you are.